what up, Sprinter here, and you guessed it, we're testing another new H-block, and straight away I already know it's kind of exactly what I wanted. It feels just like the nylon one, so it's not quite as gritty and fun feeling as the metal one, but it slides very fast, feels very good. Makes me hopeful that it's going to work on the concrete ledges, so hopefully I get to try that out. Today I didn't really want to film the same video again testing on an H-block, so I wanted to film a promo for the shirt, the new Halloween shirt for Halloween. So I guess we'll see what I can do. Hopefully a bit more than simple H-block tricks and single tricks. The only question I have for these H-blocks now is how do they wear? And I guess you have to wait to the end to see how that is. Let's try to get some easier tricks on the small edge. It's just weird enough that I don't have any confidence in it. Can't tell you how frustrating it is. So that's the only clip you're going to see. So I'm pretty disappointed in that skate. It was pretty, I don't know, it's that park, man, which makes me feel like shit every time I go there. Anyway, let's talk about this new H-block again. So like I said earlier, it's pretty much exactly what I was looking for. It feels just like the nylon H-block, you know, the original H-block that comes with the frames. It's super like buttery and fast. Definitely felt different though on coping and on like rail, and the little rail that I skated. It's hard to explain how it felt, but it felt very like soft and damp. It'd be like if your H-block was made of wax, you know? Like when I come down on it, it's just like dunk, you know? Not like it didn't sound hard, it's really soft. And the thing that I was most worried about with these 3D printed H-blocks is I saw this one picture of a guy who had one session on them, and they looked like they had worn in so fast, like he'd worn straight through to the middle of the frame in one session. And I must say, I can definitely see that happening. As you can see, it's my right foot, and it's like almost there. It's almost at the middle. Now, I don't know whether that'll be a problem once it gets there, but that is scarily fast. It is pretty interesting to look at though, because right now the texture of it is no longer bumpy, obviously. It almost looks like, in the light, it looks like the metal H-block, like really shiny and hard. But then like there's other bits that look really soft. Other than that, those slides perfectly fine. Has great wheel bar protection. It's pretty ideal. If it holds up and it's still skatable after you wear it down a bit, then these are pretty much perfect, and I think this would be the best setup for skating flat on the Sola frames. That being said though, I did just went back and looked at me skating the metal H-block at that park, which wasn't that long ago. Skating coping just looks so much more fun, and it was so much more fun with the metal H-block instead of this. It just really slides well. I can't put my finger on it, but it makes skating so much more fun with that metal H-block. It's almost like it's a little bit more challenging, or I don't know, I guess grinding just feels better with the metal H-block. So yeah, at this stage I almost really want to go back to that metal one just for that feeling, which is interesting because I was really not for that metal H-block. But anyway, I want to take these H-blocks to a concrete ledge spot, and I think that'll really put in whether I'm going to like that. I'm like 99% sure they're going to slide perfectly on the concrete spot, but it will probably wear it out real quick. And that's the main issue I think we're going to have with this H-block, is that it ain't going to last. And it's not a cheap H-block, especially with how much shipping costs. I just want to quickly jump in and say I have been to the concrete ledge spot I always go to off camera, and They do slide absolutely perfect. We'll make a video actually showing it, but yeah, I was right. They slide just like the plastic ones, no problems. Another thing I noticed too is that the wearing issue I thought was a thing. It's definitely not a thing. After skating those concrete ledges, they look identical to how they look after skating on this day. If anything, they look even more solid now. I think what they do is break in quite fast. There must be like somewhat that powdery texture it has at the start must break off pretty quick. And I think that's the bit that makes it look bad. But yeah, they do seem now like they're gonna last forever. Kyle did a good job. So I'll keep trying this one out. I've also got the anti-rocker one, which I'll try out as well. I know I said I was never gonna get them because it's just too much money, and that is true. But luckily for me, the kindest dude ever, the guy over on the Instagram, Lake Brothers Blading, which you should 100% follow, decided that he would buy me both sets and some anti-rockers so that I can try them out for a video. So huge shout out to him. Thank you so much. I would have never ever been able to get these. Man, it's so cool. Super humbled by that. Thank you so much, man. Wheels are still great, by the way. Absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. It's so fun, so fast. Hopefully I can get more pumped up. Go skate with Sola. I can actually film a promo for this shirt because I really want to do it in time for Halloween. I think it'll be cool. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Huge shout out to my patrons: Adam, Kevin, Deb, Dennis, Fabian, Floey, Mark, Matt, Mike, Nathaniel, Sean, Tage, the Book of Grinds, and Sweet Moves. And I'll see everyone later this week if I'm actually onto it for once. Peace out.